It's Maddox here with the one and only Prince Royce.
What's up, Maddox? What's up, Power 96.1? What's up, Atlanta?
Dude, you're bringing that energy. I love it.
It's a beautiful day out. Atlanta's cool, man. I love Atlanta. I would come here a lot I did a lot of work here for the album that should be coming out later this year. So, I've grown to love Atlanta, man.
Atlanta's a great city, and you came on the right day because literally it has been fog, clouds, and rain for the last 6 days.
They knew I was coming, man. They had to clear it up.
They cleared the skies for you.
Clearing the skies.
Well, welcome to Atlanta, man. How was your holiday and New Year's? Did you do anything fun?
I just went to, I was born and raised in New York, so I went to New York, chilled with my family.
That's good.
Enjoyed some good Latin food. It was cold, but it was good. Relax. I try not to, I'm not the type to turn up for the new year. I'm kind of a family guy, so it was cool to just hang out and chill with the cousins and stuff.
Getting some family time in.
Family time in. I don't see him much, so I gotta show love.
Gotta make it count. Did you have a New Year's resolution for 2015?
My New Year's resolution is to break into the English marketplace, top 40.
You're doing a great job so far.
I've released 3 Spanish albums, and I've had a lot of success in Latin America, in the States within Spanish speakers, and now coming back, I grew up in New York listening to R&B, hip hop, pop, Latin music, and now kind of coming back to English music, and kind of reminds me of when I grew up listening to Usher and listening to Michael Jackson and Prince and just a fusion of a lot of different things. Now finally putting out my first English album, it's exciting, to kind of just bring everything together. It's pop, urban, R&B. It's a little Latin flavor. We got some Spanish on some records. We're gonna learn some Spanish this year.
That's great,
with Prince
dude.
Royce, hopefully. So it's exciting to just do something a little different than what I'm normally accustomed to.
Spicing it up a little bit.
Spicing it up.
I love it. So we were just talking. You learned English first and then Spanish.
Well, I spoke Spanish at home.
Okay.
But I spoke, in school it was all English. So I would say I learned them both at the same time, but I was always just more comfortable with English because, I'm just studying in school, reading and writing in English. But we were talking about how I kind of started backwards, I would go to Dominican Republic every summer. I would listen to this rhythm called bachata, which is a tropical rhythm. I wouldn't say similar to salsa, but I compare it to salsa because I know people are more familiar with salsa. Very tropical rhythm, romantic, danceable. And it's from the Dominican Republic, and I heard this rhythm, fell in love with it, and I said, man, I'd like to bring in some New York to this rhythm. I'd like to bring in some Spanglish, a little bit of English, some R&B to it, and I started singing in Spanish. And I would speak Spanish at home, but I wasn't the best.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do an interviews in Spanish. I would just talk to my mom in Spanish, and then I got used to getting better at my Spanish, and things worked out. I got a few hits on, a few number ones in the Latin market. I feel blessed and grateful for the people that have supported me. And now it's a new phase where there's a lot of people who don't know who I am. A lot of people.
Yeah, you're breaking into a whole new audience now.
A whole new animal, a whole new audience. A lot of people don't know who I am. So I'm kind of starting over a little bit,
That's great.
And getting people to discover my music again.
Stuck on a Feeling, major success with that. That's actually our latest iHeartRadio On the Verge song.
Yeah.
So that's huge, bro.
And we got Uncle Snoop on the record.
Uncle Snoop, can't go wrong with that. He's a cool dude.
Super cool dude, man. Just super humble dude. And I think he's an icon, So to have him on the record, doing what he does best, and you can check out the video. Just
you were shirtless in the video.
A little shirt,
little shirtless action.
A little shirtless action, just chilling.
That's awesome, bro. Hey, that's definitely gonna get a lot more hits with you shirtless in the video.
Sometimes you just gotta take your shirt off, go to the club real quick. Chill.
Nothing wrong with that, Showing the washboard
the
abs.
reason why I did that, a lot of girls on Twitter were hitting me up. What's up? We never seen you with your shirt off. I was like, you know what? We'll do a little something cool for the video. We gotta do it. We gotta do it up for the first English single. Come on,
man. You definitely knocked a homer. Did your Twitter just blow up when they heard you were shirtless in the video?
But there's only about 1 second. There's 2 seconds of the shirtless thing, and then there's a bunch of screenshots on my feed.
Yeah.
Of just stills. Of the shirtless thing. I think it was cool. I think I like doing new things. I'm always about trying new things. So it was definitely some new for me.
That's awesome. So you actually found out you're going to be performing at the Miss Universe pageant, right?
That's right. I'll be performing January 25th at the Miss Universe pageant.
That's huge,
so
bro.
That's exciting.
And
you
you're
know?
actually, I think Nick Jonas is going to be there
Nick
with
Jonas
you
is
too?
going to be there also.
You guys should do it shirtless. The whole show shirtless.
We should come out shirtless, turn it up real quick. All these girls are like in gowns, and we'll come out
faint.
looking all ratchet though. Like I'll wear my Timbs, I'll go out shirtless, I'll get a new tattoo, and I'll come out and see what happens.
Dude,
I'll probably get kicked out.
All the chicks would faint.
No, I'd probably get kicked out.
No,
Donald Trump will be like, "What the hell is going on?" You know?
I think that'd be pretty awesome. That would definitely break
Let's
the TV
see. Let's see what
ratings right there.
happens. I'm gonna see. I haven't chosen my outfit
Hey,
yet. Maybe
if you actually go shirtless on the Miss Universe pageant, I'm gonna say that was developed here. That idea.
that was it. We got to give you a cut. No, then we got to give him. We got to give
I don't even want to cut. I just
like
want
10%.
No, you don't have to give me 80%.
But that'll be too ratchet though, don't you think? Like too turned up.
No,
These girls are like in gowns.
No, I think that'd be just the right amount of turning up.
So when I come out and perform, come out, you know,
yeah,
throw a chain on,
exactly.
get a new tat,
Shirtless,
some jeans,
washboard.
That'd be
abs.
dope though. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds cool. I don't know if they're gonna let me do that though, man.
Hey, they can't control you on stage the whole time, bro.
Yeah, you know what? I
mean,
can have the shirt on when I'm backstage, and then right
Exactly.
before I go up the elevator,
boom, it comes
Boom.
off. There you go.
what do you think?
I think that sounds like an awesome idea.
See, she's target audience.
She's target audience. She
see?
thinks, we need to pay attention to girls like her. She
We
knows
do.
what's going on out there.
She does.
We got to
Quiness?
take the shirt off at Miss Universe.
Well, if you go shirtless at the Miss Universe pageant, we'll know why.
Power
Because it's
96.
Woo!
That 10%.
Awesome, man. Well, the new album. Can you give us some hints, like on who you're collaborating with at all, or?
Well, we got collaborations with R&B artists,
Okay.
with Latin artists. I think it's gonna be. I
So
think
you're
it's gonna
definitely
be,
mixing it up.
It's gonna be mixed up. It's still gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be mostly English, but I'm definitely, trying out new sounds. I think people are gonna love it. It's a fusion. Like I think we got songs, we got beautiful ballads there.
That's awesome.
For the girls that if you want to dedicate a song for your girl, we got those songs.
Long distance dedication.
We got music for the clubs. We got music for the clubs. We got soulful stuff. We got it's a lot of we got Latin rhythm.
Got it all.
So it's definitely gonna be, I think, a cool album where it's gonna take you through many different like roller coasters, I would say.
Love it. And is there any like certain release date yet? Like estimated?
We don't know. I'm thinking, hopefully before the summer. We don't know yet. I don't know yet. I'm actually gonna wrap up. I'm almost done with it. I'm gonna wrap it up this month, hopefully. But I'm excited, man, to to see what people think, and especially
Excited.
my core fan base that knows the type of music I put out before. See what they think of my new music.
Branching out into new stuff, dude. I love it. You got any plans for Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day. Yeah, come to Atlanta. Go to the strip. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Going to
Give 'em all
Tattletales?
roses. Nah, just kidding. I'm messing with y'all. No, no plans yet. We're gonna see what happens.
That's cool.
Take a girl out on a date.
Are you single right now?
I think I'm actually not single.
Not single. Okay.
Nah.
That's cool.
I'm taken by all those beautiful listeners that
All
are
of them.
listening to Power 96.1 right now. So let me know, call us up. Let me know what you're doing for Valentine's Day. I'll come to Atlanta. What's a good restaurant here?
Man,
Like
there's
the
so
nicest restaurant here.
nicest restaurant. One of them is Restaurant Eugene. It was on the Travel Channel.
Eugene, I'll take you to Eugene.
Restaurant Eugene.
We'll get you some nice wine. What do you like?
What do I like?
What do you like?
I don't drink.
She doesn't drink.
You don't drink anything?
A
No
little
wine
wine?
either? You
A
know
little
they say
wine,
you know
a
they
little
say that
champagne?
wine, if you drink a glass of wine a day, it's the equivalent of an hour of cardio. That's what they're saying nowadays.
They said that red wine is good for the heart, but people are trying to come up with all sorts of excuses. Well, I'm popping bottles. I done drank 4 bottles of wine.
I was working
Cardio.
out. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
was working out. Well, that's good you don't drink. Round of applause here for the
Round of
beautiful,
applause for
beautiful young
Quiness.
lady here who doesn't even drink.
Well, Prince Royce, always a pleasure, buddy. Thank you so much for stopping by Atlanta. Looking forward to your new album, and you're welcome here anytime, bro.
Thank you guys. I want to thank Atlanta. I want to thank Power 96.1. Thank you guys for the support. I'll see you guys soon. Yeah.